Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. You don't need a capo to play this, but if you want to play it in the same key as Fleetwood Mac, place a capo on the 3rd fret. The song is in standard tuning, regular tuning. Okay, start with the C chord, and then there's a couple different ways you can approach the finger picking in the right hand. Lindsey Buckingham plays it like so. He goes thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb. So thumb on the 5th string, that's the root of the chord, the C, and then the index grabs the 3rd string, the G, that's the 5th of the chord, and then thumb grabs the 4th string, the E, that's the 3rd of the chord, and then the middle finger grabs the 2nd string. Okay, that's another root, another C, and then back to C with your thumb on the 5th string, 3rd fret, and then 3rd, index grabs the 3rd string open, which is G, the 5th, and then your thumb grabs the 4th string, which is E, and that's the 3rd of the chord. So we have thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb. So this requires that you use your thumb, index, and middle. You're not using your 3rd and 4th fingers. Lindsey leaves them parked on the guitar, on the pick guard, probably for stability. You don't need to play this, but you can. Okay, and that's the pattern. 5th, 3rd, 4th, 2nd, 5th, 3rd, 4th. Okay, so you need to memorize that pattern. Another way you can approach this in the right hand is just alternating between your thumb and index. Okay. So just stay on the C and play that right hand pattern until you get used to it. 5th, 3rd, 4th, 2nd, 5th, 3rd, 4th. 5th, 3rd, 4th, 2nd, 5th, 3rd, 4th. The next chord is a G chord over a B in the bass. You can move your 2nd finger from the 4th string over to the 5th string and then add your 4th finger to the 2nd string at the 3rd fret. Play the same right hand fingering pattern. Whoops. Okay, so 5th, 3rd, 4th, 2nd, 5th, 3rd, 4th. Now you can put the 2 chords together. Now move to A minor 7. To play A minor 7, place your 1st finger on the 2nd string, and then place your 2nd finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. Okay? 1st finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret, that is. So we have an open 5th string, open 3rd, 4th string, 2nd fret, 2nd string, 1st fret, and then 5th, 3rd, 4th. So staying consistent with that right hand fingering pattern. And then back to the G over B. Okay, and that's the intro. We have 4 chords: C, G over B, A minor 7, and G over B. You'll play that twice in the intro, and you'll play it 3 times in the verse. On the 4th round of the verse, we have a variation. We have C, that's the same, G over B, A minor 7, and then stay there. So on the 4th chord, instead of playing G over B like we've seen earlier, we have round 4, C, G over B, A minor 7. Stay on the A minor 7 for 2 beats. We have 5th, 3rd, 4th, and then everything comes off. You can play the open 2nd string there. So 5th, 3rd, 4th, open 2nd string as you remove your fingers, and then you can go to the G over B and play 5th, 3rd, 4th, 2nd. So then play the verse 5 times, same thing that you played before. So that's one round, play that for 5 rounds. The 6th round, we have a variation starting on C, G over B, A minor 7, and then a D over F sharp. Okay, so you know the first 3 chords. That D over F sharp can be fingered in a couple different ways. You can place your middle finger on the 6th string, 2nd fret, that's your F sharp. This is all relative to the capo, by the way. In reality, it's an A, but relative to the capo, this is a D over F sharp in the bass. Okay, so 2nd finger on the 6th string, 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and your 4th finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. We have 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. So using your thumb now on the 6th string for the first time in this song. Okay, so pre-chorus, C, G over B, A minor 7, and then D over F sharp. And then you can move your 2nd finger. Oh, let's talk about that other fingering. You could use your thumb to reach over the 6th string and grab the 2nd fret. And in that case, you would use your 1st finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and your 3rd finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret for that D over F sharp. So coming off the A minor 7, and then thumb. So try both fingerings and decide what works for you. Okay, we have a G at the start of the chorus, and you only need 1 finger for this G chord because of the strings that you're required to play. It's 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4. Same old right hand fingering pattern. You can place your middle finger, your 2nd finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret, and then move it back and grab that D over F sharp, or use your thumb, okay, depending on what fingering you prefer for the D over F sharp. And then we have E minor, slightly different pattern here. We have 6, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3, 4, 2, and we're going to play that twice. So we have repeat, and then C, G over B, and then continuing on with A minor 7, and then D over F sharp, and then G, D over F sharp, E minor, C, G over B, A minor 7, G over B. Okay, and you can finger the G over B, your 1st and 3rd, or with your 2nd and your pinky. Okay, at 1:36 in, there's an interlude, and we have that we have the same chord progression that we saw in the intro. You can add an extra note at the tail end of each chord if you want. And all of those extra notes are played on the 2nd string. So we have 5th, 3rd, 4th, 2nd, 5th, 3rd, 4th, 2nd. Okay, and once you've played that 3 times, say this is once through the pattern. A minor 7, G over B. Say that's 1 round. The 4th round has that D over F sharp as the 4th chord. C, G over B, A minor 7, and then D over F sharp. And that takes us into the chorus. G, D over F sharp, E minor, repeat, C, G over B, minor, A minor 7, and then D over F sharp, taking us back to the top of the chorus, E minor, and then we have okay, and once again, if this is considered one round, we're going to play 6 rounds of that. And then at 2 minutes and 55 seconds, there's a tag. The singer sings "A Landslide Brings You Down." Okay, so right there, C, G over B, A minor 7, and then you can slow down gradually and grab that G over B, or you could strum it, or you could even, on the record, I think it's played like so. And then the song finishes with C, G over B, A minor 7, G over B, C, G over B, A minor 7. You can strum it, with your thumb, or you can grab it like so. If you choose to play it this way, your thumb grabs the 5th string, your index grabs the note on the 4th, your middle grabs the note on the 3rd string, and your ring finger grabs the note on the 2nd, and you can play them all together like a piano. So we have